The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Tropical storm Maring has merged with the remnants of Nando. To tell us the latest on this, we have with us weather forecaster from Pag-asa, Mr. Ariel Rojas, over the phone. Sir Ariel, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Riza. That's correct. The merger of Tropical Storm Maring and the remnant low pressure of Nando has been completed. At 10 a.m., the center of Tropical Storm Maring was located 730 kilometers east of Tuguegarao City with maximum sustained winds of up to 85 kilometers per hour near its center and with gusts reaching up to 105 kilometers per hour. It is presently moving north-northwestward at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Due to its expansive wind field, we have raised wind signal number 1 over the Nagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, Eastern Samar, the eastern portions of the provinces of Northern Samar and Samar, as well as Catanduanes. These areas are now experiencing strong winds. Meanwhile, in anticipation of the approach of the tropical storm in northern Luzon, we have also raised tropical cyclone number 1 in Batanes, Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Payao, Abra, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, the northern portion of Benguet, Ilocos Norte, and Ilocos Sur. In the next 36 hours, strong winds will be felt in those areas. Apart from the winds, we are also expecting rains from Tropical Storm Maring. The enhancement of the southwesterlies may bring rains over western Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Palawan, and Occidental Mindoro. While moderate to heavy rains due to the tropical storm are expected over Catanduanes, and light to moderate with at times heavy rains are also possible over the rest of Bicol region and Visayas. The threats of flooding and landslides remain high in these areas. And also for our coastal conditions, the areas under tropical cyclone wind signal number 1, as well as the areas under gale warning, the residents and the fisher folks are not allowed to venture out into the open sea due to high waves. And Maring is expected to approach northern Luzon and then move westward over the Luzon Strait and pass close or over the Babuyan Islands between tomorrow evening and Tuesday early morning. We are still not ruling out the possibility of a landfall over mainland Luzon, but Maring is expected to exit the PER by Tuesday late morning or early afternoon. That's the latest from Pag-asa. This is Ariel Rojas. Good afternoon.
Would like to thank you, Mr. Ariel Rojas, again of the Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Meanwhile, a political expert says the Dutertes of Davao may be losing their hold on the city. In an interview with the Chiefs, political analyst Earl Pareño said this is due in part to the pandemic spending scandal surrounding the executive department right now. He added that Sara Duterte's approach as local chief executive may also be to blame, saying that she is less relatable than her chief executive father, and that her handling of the pandemic left the Buenos unsatisfied.
One, ang performance ni Sara lalo na doon sa pag-manage ng pandemic. Pangalawa, of course, apektado sila doon sa investigations, napapabalitang corruption sa loob ng gobyerno. At mas heartbreaking na issue dahil hindi lang ito ordinaryong pera. Pera ito sana para ma-resolve ang pandemic. Then lastly, iba ang leadership style ni Sara. I-compare mo sa tatay niya.
Pareño also stressed the importance of local politics in national campaigns. He explained that national candidates must build a strong local base in order to boost their election bids.
All politics is local. Yun yung ini-exploit dapat ng national candidates. Yung pag-win over ng local candidates para sa boto na hindi lang necessarily isa lang yung kakampihan niya sa isang local setting.
Willie Revillame was praised by netizens after he announced that he will not be running for office in the upcoming elections. Unlike other fellow celebrities with no knowledge on politics, Revillame decided against vying for a Senate seat, even after the president himself urged the longtime host. Let's watch this.
Salamat, Willie. Willie Revillame says the record straight, he will not run in the 2022 polls. President Rodrigo Duterte had earlier urged Willie to gun for a Senate seat. In Wawawin, Will said he does not need to be a politician to serve. He'd rather continue helping Filipinos in his own TV show. Willie also emphasized that he is not knowledgeable about making laws. He believes it'll only become a laughingstock of fellow senators and disappoint Filipinos. He pointed out that mere kindness won't suffice in being a public official. Many netizens have commended Kuya Will for his humility and honesty, so much so that they want him to be the subject of his very own catchphrase, Bigyan ng Jacket. Nick Garcia, We Are One News.
The National Privacy Commission says the emergency alert text message received by those in the area when Bongbong Marcos filed his COC may be a case of cell tower spoofing. Jess De Los Santos explains in this report.
On Wednesday, those near Sofitel for the filing of certificates of candidacy received an emergency alert mobile system message. The message campaigns for presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos. The former senator and even telcos already denied involvement in the use of the text blasts meant for calamities. So that begs a question. What happened?
What happened is that a nearby cell tower broadcasts these messages. So I understand that telcos may not be aware of this. Yes, that may be true. As cell tower spoofing exists.
So what's spoofing, you ask? It's basically disguising communication as if it were from a known or trusted source. It makes use of a stingray, a device used to imitate cell towers to broadcast messages. Question is it even allowed here in the country?
These devices are difficult to purchase. This is not commercially available. This can be used in other areas as this is only portable, and given that one has such access to black markets or has these devices, one can also broadcast this to other areas as well.
The National Privacy Commission admits they haven't made progress in their investigation over the alert blasts. The National Telecommunications Commission has reason to believe that portable cell sites were used for the blast, the selling and use of which has been banned since 2013. But they admit monitoring is no easy feat.
Nahihirapan po kami dyan, yung pagpasok kasi sa Bureau of Customs, Coordination Bureau of Customs. Kasi pagka ipinasok yan na hindi rin dumaan sa customs, ay mahirap po talagang ma-monitor kasi yung iba po maliliit na eh.
Illegal use of such devices is punishable for a measly fine of 2,000 pesos. Jess De Los Santos, We Are One News.
The National Privacy Commission warns the public against smishing, or a type of phishing through text messages. In yesterday's Laging Handa briefing, NPC Commissioner Raymond Liboro urged the public not to click links sent via SMS from unknown numbers. Liboro said the agency is now looking into reports of smishing concerning contact numbers obtained through contact tracing forms. Mobile phone users are also advised to immediately block unknown numbers after receiving suspicious links.
Siguraduhin po kapag hindi ho malinaw, hindi nyo kilala yung mga source na nagpapadala sa inyo at kayo po hinihikayat na mag-click o mag-tap, huwag na ho kayo mag-click, huwag na ho mag-tap, i-block nyo na lamang po yung caller at mag-report po na kayo po ay na-spam.
Now, during the same briefing, the Health Department expressed hope for a continued downtrend of COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres said the NCR may see just around 1,100 COVID-19 cases by mid-November. Should this trend continue, residents may be able to experience less restrictions in time for the Christmas season. Vergeres added that the IATF is already looking into the possibility of allowing children to go out during Christmas. The DOH reported over 11,000 new COVID-19 cases today, bringing the total caseload to 2.65 million. Positivity rate, meanwhile, dropped to 16.3%.
Kung magtutuloy-tuloy po yan at may pagpapatuloy po natin ang pagkontrol nitong transmission ng sakit na ito, sana po tayo po ay lahat ay nag-hope that by Christmas time, magkakaroon po tayo na mas maluwag na classification and restriction sa ating mga kababayan.
Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte has tested positive for COVID-19. According to the office of the city mayor of Davao, Mayor Sara has mild symptoms. She will be under isolation caring for other family members who need medical attention in Davao City. The family is asking for complete privacy during this time and urges the public to refrain from sending tokens for well wishes. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 1 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.